0, all engine running. Liftoff, we have a liftoff.
Welcome to the Shagga Show.
Hello, how are we? What's happening? So guys, bear with me a little bit, we'll see how we go. Should be alright, but different location tonight. So I mentioned last week, and a lot of people I've spoken to, I've told already, I let the cat out of the bag nice and early. Hey Gary, Brett, how are you, champion? See you on the weekend. Sorry, just need a bit of water. It's been pretty hectic, been pretty full on at the moment. I'm, as I announced last week, I'm moving to Gladstone, so I'm in the process of doing that. And today, well, last couple of weeks, I've got to say a couple of quick thank yous. Jess Beckham, mate, thanks very much. I've been using Jess's big van to basically just clean up my life. As much as you can fight it off and say you're a collector, I've definitely been a hoarder for many years. And I've had to load after load after load of rubbish, loads of scrap metal. I've taken a couple of massive loads to the scrap metal yard, so that was good, bit of cash in the pocket, but it's just paid for a few bills and that. But just cleaning everything up, just trying to bad internet at Copperbella. Well, I don't even know where Copperbella is, mate. Dean Ferris, yeah, got the shirt on, mate. So, guys, if you don't know, Dean Ferris got that little Escort, Barra-powered Escort, and top bloke, and he made up a shirt for me, so I got the representing tonight. You in Rob Meredith? No, I'm not in Neil's Dino room. Mate, maybe that's a future location, you never know. Haven't got the bill yet. No, that's true. Might not bring it back. No, I'm coming back. Hey, so guys, yeah, thanks very much. So that's all happening, and did the big trip up today. Loaded the van up yesterday, and bought a big load of stuff up today. Mainly shed stuff, stuff you can't get rid of. Probably could throw more of it out, but anyway, we'll get to that. Did that trip up today. 6.5 hours driving the van, just cruised up. Had a little bit of rain on the way up, which is good to see. Of course, we need rain everywhere. And so it was good to see a few drops, a bit of rain here and there, and starting to see a little bit of colour out there. I go the back way, so if you're not familiar, where I was at Willowbank, or from Willowbank, you go up through the back way, you go through Esk and up through the dams and right up through the back way, up through Nanango and Goomeri and anyway, Biggin, blah blah blah. So anyway, Krieger, how are you, mate? Pete Duffy on, good to have you all. So I just want to get a couple of things out of the way. It's a big day for me. Like I said, I moved my first lot of stuff up today. It's just big thanks to Mark Harris. I'm actually at Mark's tonight, Mark and Anita's, and that's where I am at the moment. So I think we're set up all right here. Looks all right. How about modern technology? It's fantastic. You can just, wherever you get your phone, I got my iPad that I'm filming on. You can just take it with you, and away you go. So. We're in a different location. Didn't have my little. Some people will be upset. I didn't have the Shagga Show. You know, my little starter emblem and the piece of paper. And so anyway, maybe we'll get back. I'll move that with me next week. That'll be in the next load. How's that? That'll be priority. A big day for me today. As I said, moved my first lot of stuff up here. Still in the process of hopefully might be onto a unit. We're just going through that application process. So better signal up there. Yeah, probably is better than bloody Willowbank at times, I tell you. Got through the application. Got the application. Getting the forms in and that place up here in the middle of Gladstone. So should be good. Let's hope that all comes off, and we'll get that sorted, and we'll go from there. Big day for me personally too. I got two birthdays. I'm writing all over myself here. Look at that. See that? Anyway, I'll put the pen away. Beck, happy birthday. I hope you had a great day. It was good to see you this morning before I left, so hope you had a great day. And also, all the best. I'll be back. I still got some more stuff to move, but I think you're out to dinner tonight with your dad, and that's, I enjoy that. And my boy Connor, it's Connor's 13th birthday today, and mate, I promise you, we'll be back in touch soon. We'll get that sorted out, and Dad loves you, mate, and misses you, and we'll catch up soon. I'm sure we'll get it all sorted out. But happy birthday, buddy, love you. So talking about, just being flat out, just doing so much stuff, runs to the tip, runs to the scrap metal yard, it's amazing how much stuff you just accumulate, and I'm probably as bad as many, but the current place we were living in at Willowbank there, I think we've been there 8 years, and some boxes we hadn't even unpacked yet, so they were in the shed. Unfortunately, you've seen we had the chooks and the ducks and all the animals. The downside of that is you have a lot of feed lying around, so you get feed, you get rodents, unfortunately. So some rats got in the bloody boxes. These things eat anything, eh? I had a box just of power cords, like extension cords and power boards and all that sort of stuff, and they just chewed them. They just chewed them apart. Like, I don't know, they've got funny diet, those things. But anyway. I hope they love some of that rat bait I've left behind for them, so we'll get them sorted out. But yeah, you just throw out stuff. You just realise there's stuff in your life you just don't need, or you hang on to. It's a shame to lose some stuff, but at the end of the day, it just makes life easier. You can drown yourself in clutter to some degree. But anyway, so I'm getting all that happening. Again, guys, I just want to say a big thank you. I had a lot of people come up to me, or send me messages, or see me at the track or whatever, and say, keep doing what you're doing. It's good. And they love tuning in and that, so that's good. Bundy, how are you, brother? So that's been really good, guys, and I'll just keep doing it. It's a bit of fun for me. It gives me something to do. I just talk about what I like to do, and I'm glad you enjoy it. And like I said, we'll develop as the time go on. Once I get settled in here, we'll go from there. He's going after Radial Riot. I'm struggling. It was such a good event. It was a big build up. You know what? It's not like every year, but I sort of compare it. Your wedding day. Like if you've been married, I've done it twice now. Just a massive build up, and then the day comes and it's all over before you know it, and then you go like, okay, where's the? I don't know. It's just a big build up. Anyway. So it was a magic event. I really enjoyed it. We had, as I said, a bit of personal success helping out a couple of mates. One, of course, Jess and Ash, and we know what happened there. Ash has got the car for sale. So if you're looking for yourself, that car, it's not a big dollar buy everything off the shelf car. It's just a killer package. It shouldn't do what it does, but it does it real well. Yeah, that's exactly. Is there a prescription for it? Dean Ferris just come on and said Radial Riot withdrawals. That's 100%, mate. Like, it was such a good event, and now we're all sort of in a bit of a lull. But anyway, we'll move on to the next event. We'll look forward to that. Brian Alvicio, winners of withdrawals. That's right, mate. Look, we all have those big events that mean a lot to us, and once they're sort of done and run, you gotta sit it out and wait for next year, 12 months time. So. And prepare ahead, but anyway. But Lee, a lot of after effects from Radial Riot. Lots of cars for sale, I noticed. A lot of the guys not so much stepping out, but maybe upgrading or just looking for a change of flavour. So as I said, like Ash Mason's got his car for sale. He's building a house. So sometimes priorities have got to take. You've got to do the right thing. But other guys like upgrading. The amount of new cars coming is super exciting, and we got a lot of top shelf cars coming. I'm a bit warm here. Yeah. Sorry about that. Must be the fatness. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, a lot of top shelf cars coming. So we knew, of course, Perry's got the serial killer coming. Well, we got a lot of cars in the build here. Pazzo's car at SCF. Who else's car? Craig Lewis's car's coming. Scott Cortina's car's coming. The cars that are coming from the States. George Josefsky's bought that amazing Lexus, the ex-Daniel Farris car. That's going to be super exciting to see that. And then, of course, this week we see the reveal, I guess, of Claire and Jared Wood's new Corvette. And doesn't that thing look amazing? So those Corvettes, they were made to make just a mean race car. There you go. Nathan Rose will be back. What's the commission? Yeah, commission. So, so lots of new cars coming. It's just really exciting times, and you see the growth of the sport. It's good to watch the growth. Just so many more people want to get involved. You'll see a definite on-flow effect from Benny Bray's efforts running a Pro Slammer with radials on it. And like I mentioned last week, there's a few guys that are definitely got door slammers that are looking at putting some radials on just to be part of that. So that's fantastic. What else? Carl Cox's car's coming too, mate. Yeah, I forgot that. Trev Moses chipping in there. Thanks, mate. So it's just an exciting time. It's great to have so much going on. Also the pro ranks. We saw this week Darryl Stevens, two pro stockers, two Mustang pro stockers. Mario Polito, I believe, is going to drive the other one. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong, but definitely one of the Polito boys. So that's fantastic to have a Polito name back in pro stock, of course, which it's synonymous for. But a lot of people stepping up, a lot of new cars coming, new combinations. So it's going to be a super exciting new season, and we're looking forward to that. That's for sure. Talking about all the good stuff, lots going on. What I need is we need to have a bit of a look at some of the stuff that's not supported and see why that is, because at the end of the day, if the tracks or a promoter or someone is going to put on an event, we need to support that as much as we can, and we need to see if the numbers aren't there, why. We need to see why and work that out, because we need to just back everyone up. We need, like, if a promoter or a track puts on an event, we need to make our effort to be there if we can. Obviously, you can't always be there, but I think we just at times events aren't supported, and the downside of that is if it's not supported, then it's not viable. It's not viable for a promoter or a track to continue. So then they start looking at cutting events, which is never a good thing. We really need to look at that. I'll give you a perfect. I got a number of examples, and we'll go through those. We got magic happening up here. The aircon just come on, so I don't know how that happened. Anyway, somebody's listening. Thanks, mate. So we need to look at. I was at All Bike on the weekend down at Willowbank on Sunday. Now I think I'm just off the top of my head saying maybe 100 entries for that. So it was a good day out. But I think if it's an all bike event. I did the all bike event at Benaraby here about 6 weeks ago now, and it was huge. Like I don't know what the final numbers were, but it was a lot more than that. So I think at Willowbank we should be able to get a lot more to an event like that. So I mean, some of the reasons I heard, I guess, from some people was that it was on a Sunday. It makes it a bit hard for people to travel, and I can totally understand that. So maybe that's something that the track needs to look at, but. We really need to see, those events need to be supported. So guys, if you couldn't attend, like for example, if you couldn't attend all by 140, was it? Oh, okay. I didn't think it was that many. There you go. So I just think it could have been bigger. It definitely could have been bigger. We could have seen some bigger numbers in some of those brackets, and just to support those events. If we can see that, it'll be great. Racer test day. They had a racer test day there at Willowbank about 4 weeks ago. I don't know the actual figure, but all reports was there were about 20 vehicles. So that's not viable for the track to put on a day with officials and everything there, and ambulance, and the emergency services, and all the bits and pieces that go on, catering and all that. 20 people's not enough, guys. We need to look at the calendar, see what's coming up, and see if you can get out there. Sunday race meets just suck. Yeah, Rob Winterburn. Yeah, mate, I don't disagree. Sunday doesn't seem to work, unless it's part of. No, they said they would be great 12-hour drive. Yeah, that's. I don't know if Sunday works, I don't know why we go to Sundays on some occasions. Sunday's a 2-day event maybe. But I don't know, you sort of, as a rule, it's easier to take a Friday off for most people than it is a Monday. So you travel on a Friday, you race on the Saturday, you drive home on the Sunday. It's sort of comfortable for most people. So maybe that's definitely something that should be looked at. Maybe we go to a Saturday event for those sorts of things, because you can't survive on that sort of those sort of numbers. Race at Test Day again, another one, Dash for Cash, I saw got cancelled today. I don't know why that is. Is that Sunday again? Is that the reason? We need to see what's happening there, but you can't, if you put on an event, you need to listen to the people. You need to listen to the people, and if they're saying like Sunday's no good, then you can't do it. Make it suit the racer, I guess. But that's a shame to see that fall over too. That's another event. And the other one that's sparked up a little bit this week on Facebook is Pro Radial. So there's, I think Tanya Thompson was the only one in it for Pro Radial this weekend, and you know, obviously that's not going to work, guys. So the way I read it with Pro Radial is that, I guess I'm going to say it, I actually wanted to jump on the bandwagon. Why not? Because it's a popular bracket. Pro Radial, and it's definitely a thing of the future, and it's going from growth to growth. So they put together a bracket, maybe a bit hurriedly, and the rules didn't suit, I guess, a number of races. I guess they're working on that sort of stuff, but there's no, I don't know, we've got to support those brackets. They made a Pro Radial bracket. We need to be there if we can, and to only have one car in it is very, disappointing. It is a championship. It is a championship. It is offered as a championship, bracket. So the only way that can happen is if we give them the entries for each event. And if there's not a certain amount of entries for each event, that bracket will get cancelled at that event, and then all of a sudden there's no championship. So, we need to look at that. Sydney, I got Krieger coming on. Good to have you on, mate, again. Always a treat. Very informed too is Simon, mate. Yeah, killer field for Sydney. 100%, which is great to see. I don't know what's happened there. Once again, people are saying something about the format. So I think we all know that it's an all-run format for the 400 Thunder events, and then it changed to eliminations as every bracket does, for the Winter Nationals, the final, the last event. Some people were a bit miffed at that, but I mean that's the way it's always been. So anyway, once again, we need to listen to the races. We need to work out what's going to work there, because we need the numbers. We need those brackets supported. Guys, great to see. I got plenty of comments coming through. There you go. Jason Allen told me they got a Pro Radial field today. Like I said, I've been driving all day, so I haven't had a chance to catch up on the book face. So there's some good stuff happening there in the background. So that's great. We got a bracket, but like once again, only maybe we threw some begging. Tomo got on there and begged and pleaded a bit, and put his case forward, and a few of the other guys put their cases forward as well. So that's great to see that's come through. So. Palmyra, yep, we'll get to that in a minute. Peter Holt, North Queensland, hard to get enough cars for Pro Radio. Yep, no, I hear you, Nathan Rose. Hey guys, I really appreciate all these comments, everyone chipping in here. Meat isn't going to bring big numbers because the track prep's not there for radial cars. CJ Davies, yes, you're right. Radial bracket at a meet isn't going to bring big numbers because the track prep's not there for radial cars. Guys, you need to learn how to... I'm going to tell you something that I see quite a bit, and I've said it before. I go to all these regional tracks. I'm really honoured to do all the events in Mackay, and I'll be there this weekend. Harry Thwaite asking me, mate, of course I'll be there, won't miss it. I can't wait. But these guys learn how to get down tracks, and then they go to the big tracks, and it's just like nirvana for them, because they can wind it up. If you can get your car down a decent, like a half decent track, when you get a real primo track, it's a joy. So there's a definite art into it, and I don't know why people don't like the challenge here. I'm trying to follow some of these comments here. They're pumping through now. It's good to see. I've just got to chip in there, my mate there, Matt Bryant's on. Raiders by how many? I'm going to say 12, mate, only because I haven't watched the game all season, but I up the mighty Raiders. Hopefully they get up. all-run format, then went to eliminations. Oh, okay. So James Horan just saying there on the entry form for the winners, it said it was an all-run format, but then it was eliminations. So we definitely need to clarify that if that's happening as well, because that's no good. We need to go that sort of stuff. That's messy when that sort of stuff happens. So we need some definite communications there. Mate, this is awesome. I'm getting heaps of. I do apologise, guys. I'm trying to read some of these comments because they've got some fantastic comments through. Dave Mahayat saying, "Boys stick together. No pro radio like the Outlaw 10-5 was Paul Mahayat, Michelle Davies, and Gareth and Sam Fennick in the end, and that's all there was." Yeah, 100%. So. When an event's on, guys, if we can do it, we need to be there. It's no good having your car or your bikes in the shed. Try and get to the track as much as you can and support those. If you got some gripes, speak about them. Let people know. I mean, if there's enough voices out there to say what's going on is not, doesn't appeal to them, we need to look at ways we can change that and make it, just equitable for everyone. Because I mean, tracks can't operate on no numbers, they can't operate without you guys there, and we need you guys to be there. And what's going to get you there? That's what we need to know. I think everyone's sort of chimed in and said Sunday's a waste of time. Oh, I agree. But what do you do there? You sort of cram them in on a Saturday. Maybe we get that done. Anyway, let's have a look. Yeah, all right. No worries. All right, so, I mean, we definitely need to support if we can, guys. I think, how do we do this? You know what? To me, the olden days, I'm going to go back to the olden days. There used to be the club format. So, to be a member of, well, back then, Indra was the only governing body. You had to be a member of a club. So through the club, you went to meetings and you made votes, and you took those votes to divisional council and onward. Maybe that's not just happening these days. That communication, that chain, I guess, that link is just not there anymore. We can all get on Facebook and we go, this is no good, that's no good. But what is not achieving anything if it doesn't get to the people we need it to get to. So. I don't know. Needs a bit. Lee Sebring, the legend on. How are you, champion? Good to have you on, mate. Shagga needs a beer. I'd love a beer, mate. I would love a beer. That'd be fantastic. Mate, we'll catch up for a beer one day. I promise we'll get over there and we'll catch up for a beer. Guys, if you're not familiar with Lee Sebring, make sure you are. One of the best commentators in the world in motorsport and drag racing. He's a dead set legend. Don't need races. Oh, geez, that's a touchy one. The CMC, isn't it? That's a touchy one. We'll leave that. I'm not going to go there. All right, guys, that's my thoughts on that. I don't know. I really thank you for all your comments here. I'm going to read. I'll do my best to sort of read through them as I go, but I'll have a read through them later on. Bring back one governing body, Wayne Irwin, mate. I can't disagree with that, mate. How good would that be? How good would that be? We need some unification somewhere down the track, so something needs to happen there. Don't get me started. All right, here we go. So I haven't been on the mic for a little while. That's been disappointing, but it is what it is. Sometimes there's just a bit of a lull in what activities I can do. But this weekend we're going to Palmyra. We're off to Mackay. It is the third and final round of the Summit Racing Queensland Championship, and the first event was held in Roma, all the way back in Easter. Seems like forever. We had an event last month in Benarabi, and the final this weekend in Palmyra. Already 90 odd pre-entries. Now pre-noms I think are closed. I probably should have checked that. Carly Spooner will be on to me. But hey, guys, I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys this weekend. It's going to be a fantastic event. No, I don't think any of the brackets are finalised yet in terms of nobody's run away in the championships for each bracket. So there's going to be some fantastic racing this weekend. I'm going to be primed and ready to go. Like I'm busting at the seams. It hurts when I'm not commentating because that's what I love to do. and for various reasons I haven't been able to at some events recently, but I'm ready to go. I'm pumped. It's going to be a killer weekend. If you are in the area, make sure you get out there and see that one. It will, back to the formula. We got some good comments coming through, guys. Laura Belfry, junior bikes ready to fight it out, my man. Charlie Houston. Hopefully, how many are we going to get for junior bikes? I haven't seen the entries yet. I've been busy. I'm sorry. I've been busy. We've had as many as 6 junior bikes at a meet this year, which has been unbelievable. So hopefully we get quite a few up there again this weekend. Oh, you're coming to Warwick Drag Fest. Mate, I definitely hope to be. I haven't heard from the boys. Maybe I should give them a call. 5 of them. There we go. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place here. Dragfest. Mate, if I can be there, I will be. Like I said, I'm in the middle of this big move at the moment. So I'll see where I'm at. I'm sort of playing it day by day at the moment. Busy becoming a Gladdy local. That's it. Nathan Ward, mate. I'm a local. Scary, eh? Scary with you lot. What was I saying? Yeah, so Palmyra this weekend. It's a great place. I love that place, and I really appreciate what those guys do for me. But the race is going to be fantastic, and you get those. Have we got the gold? Have we got the gold Christmas trees again? Who's listening? Anyone listening that is in the know there? They do a copper Christmas tree for this series. That's what we had last year, and they're really cool. They're definitely something different, but they're sought after. We got many close races. There were lots of guys right up there in the points going into this final round, so that's going to be fantastic. I don't even know how I'm getting there. I've got flights booked out of Brisbane, but I'm in Gladstone at the moment, so probably at one soon. Yeah, bronze, there we go. I call them copper, that's right, they're bronze, Lee. Yep, you're right. So I've either got to get, I don't know, I'll work it out. What's today? Tuesday. I have to work it out. Friday I'm due to fly out, we'll go from there. We'll work it out. I should invite him to lunch. Oh, jeez. All right. Sportsman Thunder. Sportsman Thunder, the other one on round 2 of the 400 Thunder Sportsman Series on at Willowbank this weekend. So if you're travelling that way as well. So whether you're going north or you're heading south, make sure you have a fantastic weekend. I know a few of the boys I bumped into, a couple of me Gladdy locals. There you go. I'm catching on already. You're heading down for that. So make sure you can get out there and have a look at some great sportsman racing this weekend. It's a shame you can't be in all the places at once, but I'm definitely looking forward to Palmyra. We're travelling to Brizzy. Oh, Gary Brett's going to Brizzy. Oh, okay. There you go. That's what I guess, when events clash. But anyway, it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. So guys, a little bit underdone, I'll be honest with you, this week. I wasn't super prepared. Like I said, I've been really hectic. Thanks for all your support once again. We'll keep pushing on. Thanks again for all your comments tonight. For all your comments tonight. I'm going to read through them, and maybe we'll talk about some of those comments that come up tonight. We'll talk about them next week, and see if we can come up with some suggestions. I did sort of plan on getting someone on this week, but I've just been too busy trying to organise it. So we'll get there. Let me get settled. Let me work it out. Get my equipment set up, and we'll go from there. But that's about all I got tonight. A bit of a short one. So thank you for tuning in. I'll have a report from Palmyra next week. I'll get some information about what happened at the sportsman round. And guys, once again, if you've got anything you want me to have a chat about, or cover, or look into, yell out. Just give me a yell out, and we'll see what we can do from there. But on that note, like I said, a little bit of a short one, short and sharp. Hey, no dribble. Oh, it might have been a bit of dribble. Anyway, it is what it is. Did I cover everything? See, I got my notes. I did a few notes before I come on tonight, so I was a little bit planned. But again, thanks for everyone for your support. We'll get this move sorted. I'll get settled in, and we'll pump this thing. We'll start making some moves. It's a bit of work, actually. It's a little bit of work. You've got to you know, but if you love it, that's what you got to do. They don't have gravy up there like we have down here. Oh, jeez, some of the comments. So, yeah, so get to a track, guys. That's all I can say. Support drag racing. Just get out there, have a go, invite people along to watch. It's just awesome. I don't know. What would I do without it? I don't know what I'd do without it. It's got me through a lot of tough times. A lot of great people. I had, like after my announcement last week, after I guess I made it official, on the post, I had people chase me down, find my phone number and ring me. You know who you are. That's awesome. Thank you so much. It means a lot. I just put in the most as I can, and it means a lot to get some feedback like that. So, geez, hang on. Thanks. Thank you. Means heaps. Stay good. Get to a track this weekend if you can. Once again, I'll be at Palmyra. If you're there, come and say hello. I'm gonna wind it up this weekend. It's gonna get wild, but we're gonna have a good weekend. Saturday and Sunday racing this weekend. It's just gonna be a cracker. Really looking forward to it. Everyone get together. It's just a great atmosphere. Everyone will get together. I reckon the boss will put on a barbecue or something. Are we going to do barbecue again? I probably dubbed him in. There you go, Mercedes Telford heading out to Willowbank. Got the car fixed. There you go. Arthur Telford will have the Alta there this weekend. Got the car fixed after Benaraby. Get to the boardroom up there. What's the boardroom? I've got a funny feeling I need to find out what that is. Harry Schwait, thank you, mate. Can't wait to see you, little buddy. Champion. Just Saturday. What am I talking about, Lisa Skinner? I don't know what I'm doing there. See, I don't even know what's going on. All right. I'm definitely dribbling on now. I'll talk to you all later. Thanks a lot for sharing. Share this post for me if you can. We'll get as many people watching it as we can. Each time I do it, it gets a bit better. I get a few more views and that, so that's great. I thank you for spending your time on a Tuesday afternoon with me, and we'll talk to you all soon. So on that note, Shagga out.